violated the law. It's been too long since I've seen a good brawl. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! Remember the Emperor! Lieutenant.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, the Spanish Inquisition is indeed here. I've knocked my camera at some point. I didn't reorganize my entire desk, so that actually makes sense that I would have knocked my camera at some point. There we go, that's better. Kind of. It's only gonna be there for one more day, that's close enough. How you doing, random woman? I called her random woman earlier in Ren's stream. Also, how you doing, Cody? Also, everyone wish Cody a happy late birthday.
Happy late birthday.
It was his birthday yesterday.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
You're not dying, Cody. Is this thing in here I can get that I couldn't get before? Hold on. Oh no, there's a sneak through there. Oh yeah, there was a missile in here a while back. Oh, very nice. He did. I heard it. I heard that no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Ah, the delay, gotcha. How far are you in the story, by the way, Cody? I'm like 4 missions in. I don't need to go here. Okay, so we're at the part where we need to get all of the artifacts. And I'm gonna be honest, it's a ball ache to find them all. So, like, I'm gonna look up a guide. Because I could wander around for like 10 hours looking for them, but good grief. Ah, then you are, I think we're at the same place then, I believe. I think I just did Downfall. Oh gosh. I should be able to, yeah, Cody. I should be able to. I would say keep going on without me, and we'll just, whoever is ahead, we'll catch up with. It's okay. I would say it's pretty good. It's in true Destiny fashion, it's a mixed bag. The story is very okay. The gameplay is some of the best it's been in years. Oh, perfect. Right, that works too then. Hell yeah, guys are out. Also, welcome in, Lilith. I agree. I try to stay away from them for the most part, but there's some stuff like this is one of those that it's so obscure that it's like, man, if it's side content, it's one thing, but it's like, man, I have to do this to progress the game, and it's so painfully obtuse. And like there is a hint system, but the hint system takes like I think 20 to 30 minutes of being lost before it gives me a hint. However, not guide related, but just in future games in general, I've heard really good things about Octopath 2, and most excitedly, it's got a lot of voice acting, and it's only like 25 to 30 hours. Like, I have a friend that's at 45, and they're, like, about to 100% the game. Like, get all the achievements. I get that, Hurt. I was fully with you on that, of, like, I was fully out of Destiny for a good while, and somewhat recently got back into it. Just because it is in a better place, but, you know, it's not for everyone, and the grind definitely isn't. But I'm enjoying it casually. Hell yes. Okay, so yeah, you're playing it as well. So they said it had a good bit of voice acting. How much voice acting would you say it has? Like, is it mostly voice acted? Somewhat voice acted? Like, what's the level of voice acting we're looking at? I got this X-ray visor now, so I feel like I need to use it more. Oh yeah, I guess I should look at what, which ones I have before I just start trying to go to them. Artifacts. So I have strength. So I'm at the warrior. I have the warrior. Okay. I shouldn't have came here. Elder. We don't have the elder. Okay. Endure drifts. Then, however, most things are then this is an autoplay button for dialogue. D8, hell yes, okay. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Because I've realized, as much as I do enjoy playing older games and games without voice acting, I've realized that games without voice acting are what hire me out the fastest on stream, and what I would most likely want to play off stream. Because I can read something a lot faster than I can read it aloud. And like the mental toll it takes to read it aloud is much higher. Welcome in, Dean. How you doing? How things going for you? How is your Monday going? How is your weekend? Less sell, more game. Exactly. Like, Final Fantasy IX took so many streams because it was all not voice acted, so I had to read everything. And because I am the way that I am, I gave every character a voice that I would promptly forget, and their voice would change from stream to stream. But that took a lot of time and mental energy, which meant that I wanted to do it for less amount of time. Which is good and bad, realistically. Yeah, go for it, Hurt. Oh, he was getting greatly, greatly distracted. Okay. Glad you... Hey, if Monday is just okay, that's a win, honestly. Monday only has to be okay. Thank you, thank you. Convenient order management panel and everything's in your hand. That's a very different bot. Normally we get buy followers, like buy followers bots. That was a buy a like, yeah, it was like a promo for buying a like a mod bot. Yeah. That's a weird one. Alright, so I'm going to the control tower. Which is... Okay, so it's at the top of that. Okay. So that means I want to go... here, it looks like? Yeah, I want to go there. Fucking gatekeepers? I'm confused by the gatekeepers comment. First time chat notifications or a block of text like that are likely bots who skim the message super quick. Yeah, if you, like, there's the key giveaways of hello, I'm here to offer. Yeah, no. You ain't here to offer me shit. I'll give them this, they're getting creative. Oh, yes. Oh, I know exactly the mission you're on. Where it's just a bajillion hydras. You may need to tag in Killian Lilith like I did for that. Because I'll go and tell you, that mission was awful. Like, in an unfun way awful. Cabal gatekeepers. Maybe I'm misremembering. I might be misremembering it then. Which is probably likely. So we did, like, what, 2 missions. We did 2 missions last night. Another one too. Anything invisible down here? Because I didn't have this before. No, okay. Sounds good, Hurt. Have a good evening if you don't make it back. And also, enjoy knowing that this is the last night of this apartment. It won't be the last night for us, but it's the last stream of this apartment. Or from this apartment. Oh, it's definitely the last stream of the week as well. It's 100% the last stream of the week. Yep. That's why I said it's the last stream from this apartment, because there's no way I'm streaming Friday, like Saturday or Sunday. Dude, legendary. Probably gonna have to end up going through with my Titan though. Titan Strand looks fun as fuck. Ooh, Strand in general looks fun as fuck. Like, as someone who hasn't got to Strand yet, Strand looks really fun. Bastard. Second invisible bastard. Third. There's so many of these. I just keep shooting and I'll hit something. And the combat music went away, so I think they're all dead. Nope. Oh, is this where like I have to go through a thermal vision the entire time? Oh, I think it is. At least I have the strong gun now, so like it's not nearly as deadly. Fun note, break the build system a bit. Gravel's melee counts both a grenade and a charged melee. Interesting. Huh. So does that mean like you have one of the ones that's like, hey, you get grenade charged back with a grenade and you get charged back with a melee, it just, you get all your charge back basically? Ooh. I wonder how long they'll let that be. Then again, that might be the balance finally for why Strand is just so low. Yeah, and I get like that you have the points because I didn't realize the points counted as like an instant, recharge your grapple. That still feels bad. I like Nelson's idea that like it recharges much faster if you didn't melee afterwards. Builds can charge supers in 15 seconds. Goodness. Okay, that sounds pretty fun. I like the idea of that. Oh. Fuck. Every now and then this game has a moment where I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a, 15-year-old game. The night vision in this is cool, but God does it suck when going back through areas and having to use it. It's cool when it's introduced, and then it just becomes tiresome afterwards. Okay, that's a little better. The X-ray is actually less painful. Solar Warlock with Well of Radiance and 2 Strand Hunters, absolutely demolishing the health bar. Ooh. Interesting. How well does it do against the Callus boss? Because I remember that one being just off, not Callus, but the second boss of Duality. I would love anything that would speed that fight up, because that fight's just such a slog. Like, the other... Duality is such an interesting dungeon, because it's mainly like 2 fights in it that just make it a pain. I genuinely don't know how I would have figured this one out. Missiles. Oh, okay. Now that would be nice. That would make things significantly better. It's mainly the second one. The second boss fight was the one that just felt like a slog to me. Those had the rhythm going, it was fine. It just felt like no matter what we did, we were never doing enough damage, you know? That one's down. Artifact of the Wild. We have the Wild. The Life Giver. We have the Life Giver. The Warrior. We don't have the Warrior. Phase on Mines. Lead them to the ledge with then let them charge you, and then hand them off the edge and grapple them back. Ah, okay. Interesting. I want to make sure there's not another one over here. There is another one over here. Okay. That's the Artifact of the Sun. I should do these by areas instead of just, like, doing the order this guide has. Chozo Ice Temple. It's just so funny that works, though. So where's the Ice Temple? Was that... That might have been back over here. Yeah, it's back over there. So I gotta go back. Let's see. I need to go to the West Tower. Oh yeah, it does. I mean, but it's slow enough that I guess it doesn't matter, you know? Like, it recharges slow enough that, like, it doesn't fully break them. But it does make them significantly easier. Sending one way over there. Oh, yeah! It's gonna make that a ton easier. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh! Okay, so the nodes they leave, can anyone get them? Like, are they everyone nodes, or are they just for the hunter? Which, honestly, everyone uses them. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, just shoot a rocket chain grapple. Alright, that'd be pretty funny. I like this plan. I want to see someone do that. It's kind of like, there's that one part in, there was the, one part of one of the raids that you could just Superman jump to the other side up as a Titan. I'm going the right way, aren't I? That's the only way I can go. Leave, let me leave. There we go, I can see finally. I really dislike the dark section of this game. That takes me back to where I want to go. Okay. I wonder if that's why the cooldowns are so long, because since they gave hunters 2 of them and a way to recharge, they're trying to, like, give hunters the main mobility push, but, like, hey, if you work together with a hunter, everyone's mobility is better, you know? It gives them something they're doing to support for once, you know? So many jumps. jumps. I am really excited about the new house in general. Like, I'm really excited for the house, but just the size of the office we'll be moving to, and like, it's gonna be so nice. All right. Oh goodness! It is indeed a Jack in the Box. He's a Jack. You should put that in like into the main like Gerblins or something. He's a Jack in the Xbox. It kills me multiple times, over and over again, repeatedly, with a purpose. Oh. Somewhere around here, there's something hidden. Not with a purpose, more like a penis. Wait, what? I'm confuzzled. I heard you. Doesn't mean I understood it. I'm guessing we have to fight more of the watery guys up here.
I forgot. Like I said, it's been a bit. Fuck.
Oh goodness. Oh gosh. I will never get tired of watching Hurt fall to his death in Dark Souls.
Whoops.
Password.
Wait, what?
The notion that the password would be something so inane would be laughable, if not were it
Oh
not
gosh, there's
dangerously
this
stupid.
clip.
Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. God damn!
Know your place, handmaiden.
Archive note coming for her throat. Jesus.
Goodness.
Chicken. Chicken!
I love it. It's very cute.
Chicken! Yeah. Oh my god, that is amazing.
Wait, is that? Oh, that's Ragnarok. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Did you ever finish Ragnarok, Cody?
Chicken go poof.
Panera's Edge.
Sorted.
Let me guess. It's all the way over here, isn't it?
We could edit that to 4 now as well.
There's Panera's Edge over here.
Yeah, 4.
Ooh, okay. How was it in the end? I'm assuming very good. Okay, Orban?
That's check.
Yeah. Goodness. It's pretty high on my list, especially of whenever we do get the PS5. It's high on my list of PS5. I want to talk about when Lilith hasn't played 2018. Like, it's really high up on the list of PS5 games once we do that. But I gotta finish Xenoblade 3, because I'm really enjoying that. I just took a break, because it was a game that had a very high mental load and time requirement compared to this while we were packing and doing things. And we hit kind of a good story, like, pause spot. And after that, maybe something a bit shorter again. Maybe like a Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 since it came out. I enjoyed it. It was a good game. I just haven't, like, played it or touched it since it released, so I didn't do, like, the Remind DLC or anything like that. Which apparently makes the story much better. Adds a lot more to it. And it would kind of finish the very slow playthrough of Kingdom Hearts that I've kind of been doing. I say slow. I played 1 and 2 pretty quickly, or pretty close to each other, but then, like, I haven't played 1 since. I'd actually gotten more of these artifacts than I thought I had, honestly. I think after I finished this area, there's only a few that weren't like the ones that I couldn't get until now. Because a lot of these so far have been... See, I didn't mind the Frozen world. It was just... It is definitely the weakest of the worlds in a game that has the weakest Disney worlds of all the Kingdom Hearts games. Like, I think that to me by far is Kingdom Hearts 3's biggest weakness is just how much the Disney worlds do not matter. Oh yeah, I couldn't get to that before, but I can now. Like, truthfully, the Disney worlds might as well not have been in the game. Yeah, go for it, Cody. No worries. There wasn't a video gamify the movie. Like, to me, it was just the movie with nothing added, nothing changed. It didn't feel earned. Tangled felt good still. Like, even if it was just a or a gamified version of the movie, it still felt organic, versus Frozen's didn't feel like they earned anything. Oh, everything good? What was it? Oh goodness, yeah. Once it's a good thing that Jack doesn't know how to eat. Yeah, like, and like the Frozen world had some neat ideas. Like the snowboarding level was fun. I think if they'd stuck with the original, like, the storyline that supposedly was there, of where they were going to make Elsa the bad guy who had let the darkness in her heart take over, and yeah, but they were going to let it in Kingdom Hearts 3. It was going to be a thing of in Kingdom Hearts fashion, the darkness had taken over her heart, and we had to save her. And so she was the bad guy. But instead, they just did the movie straight up and included an oddly long 3D render of Let It Go that is just Let It Go with Sora, Donald, and Goofy kind of standing there. Yeah. Like, they're just kind of awkwardly there. Yep, and it would have worked the same. Like, it would have been the same story, but they didn't want Elsa to be the bad guy. They really show very little of Elsa using her powers or even potentially being slightly antagonistic in that game. Yeah. Yeah, and then she's like, oh, and the bad guy was this person all along, even though you didn't see him do anything in the... Like, he has no vocal lines. I don't remember him having any vocal lines, but I know, like, you don't see him until it's just suddenly he's carrying Anna away. And it's like, oh yeah, he is the bad guy. Like, if you hadn't seen the movie, that just kind of happened. That's what gets me, is that, like, it more than any of the other Disney movie is or Disney World in that game is relying that you had to have seen the movie to get it. It somehow retells the movie without actually retelling the movie in a way that's understandable. I remember what animated villains today. Today he said the thing that most villains have today is they don't have any kind of presence. So Disney especially tend to do twist. Yeah, they're leaning on twist villains, but also like, I don't know. Hans is villainous in what he wants, but also it feels like he just kind of is there. He doesn't feel like an earned villain. Like, it is directly villainous what he wants, but like, it's like, oh yeah, he's just a bad guy. It's just happening now. Somewhere around here is a hidden door. That was gross. That was a burp. I think it might be over there. Oh, there it is. I see it. One more to go. We're doing good. Pick up all the lore. All right. So, where are we at? Is that all the drift ones? Yep, that is. So let's see. Next is Magmore Caverns. What are all the Magmore ones? Warrior. We got Warrior. Yep, no, that's exactly what happened from what I understand as well. But, that's my understanding of the situation too. But, it doesn't make it any better, you know? Oh yeah, no, they really do tend to like ruin their own things because they want to have control over it. Like, because they want it to be a specific way that their board of trustees or their, you know, the group of people sitting in a room say is going to be the right way to do it. Alright. The artifact of strength. Do I have the strength? I do. I have both of the Magmore ones. Nature. Where's nature? Oh, nature is Magmore. Never mind, I lied. I'm missing a Magmore. So, we go to Magmore, because that's also the closest place. It is wild seeing a company, though, that has that much money and should, in theory, be able to afford good counsel. Not. Also, at least kill a whole kingdom. I can only assume her freezing everything stretched a good bit. Oh yeah, I mean, it was a huge area. And like, realistically, a sudden winter in a place like that, from a realistic standpoint, she's probably killing a lot of people. Like, a sudden winter like that. I mean, like, look at what happened in Texas a few years ago when they had a flash freeze they didn't know what to do with. Oh yeah, but I mean, imagine a medieval settlement suddenly freezing over at that level. Possibly that's actually fair. True. Different fucking places they traded with. Since Elsa's coronation, there was a bunch of important people. Oh yeah, because there was a coronation going on, so everyone was traveling into town. Like, everyone was there. Just in time to get trapped. Relations are going to get ruined with those countries because their dignitaries were stuck there for months. Or however long it was frozen. Do we have a timeline of how long it was frozen? I'm sure it wasn't long. So I had to watch Frozen 2 at some point. I never actually watched the second one. I never got around to it. It's on Disney Plus as well. You can put it on while we're unpacking.
But that's not a...
Ah, gotcha. I mean, I'm down to be disrespectful to Disney. And what was it I said to... I said something to Clay earlier today that broke him. As usual. Alright, where am I going? I'm going to the lava lake. Which is pretty much the farthest point from me that I can physically go. Nice. Oh, he's not down. That was a bad plan. Jack, calm down. Yeah, I think some more dogs go around. Also, he's in a currently like very volatile situation compared to a few weeks ago. So there's Christmas dogs and Valentine's dogs. But also I've seen a lot of new people in general. And on top of all that, it's warming up. So like, yeah. Yeah, why did it randomly have to get nice? I mean, like slightly nice right as we're moving. I'm seeing a rough time frame of 3 to 4 days to a week at max. Gotcha. Alright, so that's not horrific. But that wouldn't completely murder a society. Some people definitely died that were ill prepared, but you know, I figured it'd be longer than that. Oh yeah, no, like that's so true. Like they're gonna have animal problems for a long time. If a flash freeze like that in the middle of summer, especially like any animal that hibernates, like some animals would be fine, but like talking about Frozen again, with it suddenly freezing like that, like some animals would be fine, but like anything that hibernates is just fucked, because their survival plan for cold weather is get real fat and hide in a hole. So when they haven't prepared and gotten real fat, they just die. Those are still kind of talking about food as well.
Well, theoretically, I don't think they would have had to have gone into hibernation again without stored food or fat.
Yeah.
But at most, it was frozen for a week.
Yeah, that's what we're saying there, is that it's about a week of freezing.
I think they'd be fine.
Frozen 2
A little
frozen.
emaciated, maybe, but they'd be fine.
Yeah. I know fish, you can freeze fish and they'll come back to life.
That is so weird.
Yeah. That's how they ship some fish when you order them online. You get them frozen and you thaw them out.
So weird.
Yeah. Fish can suspend and freeze. I think most cold-blooded animals can.
It's really weird.
Mm-hmm. They tried to do it with mammals, and it doesn't quite work very well. Anything warm-blooded. And fun fact, that's part of how the microwave was invented.
Trying to figure out how to freeze humans.
Well, it was animals in general. They were trying to get to humans eventually. They were working their way up to it, but they had to reheat them up evenly and fast enough. And so it wasn't the microwave that was patented and that you like buy as a food cooking device, but a scientist effectively invented the microwave for heating up hamsters.
Right.
And then it was later kind of reinvented and reused. That's in the ruins. And the other two are in the Phazon mines. Right here. Yeah. Sorry about that. I know that it's what, again, they were trying to like figure out a way to suspend, like freeze and suspend humans, and so they, you know, start with small things and work their way up, and that's where they started. I shall hydrate and I shall stretch. Also, barbecue pork rinds. Hell yes. Oh. I haven't had pork rinds in a very long time. I've never been huge into pork rinds as a texture thing, but like, I genuinely can't think of the last time I had them.
I just remember my dad eating them a lot.
Like Tangle. Absolutely check out Tangle animated show. Ooh. Interesting.
Have you seen Tangled?
I've seen Tangled. I have seen Tangled. Salt and vinegar pork rinds sound better to me for some reason. But those are like salt and vinegar. That between the end of the movie and the little short of Rapunzel and Eugene getting married. Aw. That's
Don't
cute.
understand the appeal of salt.
It is a harsh flavor, for sure. I think it honestly probably falls in the same kind of like, taste bud palette that if you like spicy things, I think you like salt and vinegar as well, because it is a harsh, abrasive flavor.
It genuinely baffles me.
Salt and vinegar?
Yeah. Absolutely baffles me.
Wait, where's the Hall of Elders and all this bullshit?
I will say, I've never actually physically eaten it, but the smell of it is enough for me.
You would not like it. They're strong.
Yeah.
They have a strong vinegar tang. That makes sense. Pork rinds are mostly a southern thing. So like that tracks that you wouldn't have had it, Killy. It's probably quicker for me to... Yeah, it's quicker for me to go to the overworld east.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
I'm confused by douche pork rinds, and that is not a sentence I thought I would hear today.
Did you mean Dutch?
No, I think he meant douche.
Yeah, you went out of your way to spell douche. My mind is reeling. The
concept of douche,
yeah.
the pork rinds. It's pork skin chips that's been puffed up and fried.
Are the pork rinds being douched, or are you douching some pork rinds?
Are you douching with pork rinds? I
Yeah.
really like. Don't recommend any of those things, but I do want to clarify and figure out. Why does salt and vinegar equal douche? Yeah, vinegar has kind of a... It's not spicy, but it's in that same realm. It's the closest thing I'd put it to. It's sour. It's sour, tangy, and kind of abrasive.
Is that why people like pickles?
A bit, yeah. Like pickles are kind of vinegary in a way, just a different way.
Those descriptors have always been like, that seems like that should be a negative descriptor. Like, when something's gone sour, it's bad.
Yes, but I think there's a difference between gone sour and it is sour, you know?
Yeah, but like, the general idea of sour to me feels like it should be like a bad thing. But like, no, I did not know that. You know why I did not know that? Because no one under the age of probably 40 has ever used a douche.
I'm sure there's a lot of, people our age that have used
It is
the
a
douche for something,
very, very old-fashioned thing. Yeah, I don't know how you know that. I'm not sure I want to know how you know that.
Here it tastes like the... But then there's
Yes.
also vinegar-based barbecue sauces that are delicious.
Nope. 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 I don't like vinegar-based barbecue sauce.
That's fair. Again, I like vinegar, but also can fully admit that vinegar is a polarizing, like salt and vinegar especially, and a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. I don't think vinegar, even though it's the North Carolina style's vinegar, I don't think it's the best barbecue style at all. But I would prefer a North Carolina barbecue sauce over a South Carolina barbecue sauce.
Why were you researching douches?
Came with my conversation. I enjoy sweet and I enjoy spicy barbecue sauces. Like I really like the kind of Nashville style where it's like a bourbon based sauce. That's probably my favorite, like a smoky bourbony sauce.
Yep. Bourbon or honey based.
Yeah. How do I get up there? I know I can go up there. I just don't know how I can get up there. Or is that just... I can just come from there. I think I can go up there, actually. Yeah, I can't go up there. Alright. Yes, I had the missile upgrade a while back. I'm currently going back through and getting all the Chozo artifacts. The grind of destroying this Cabal ship. It's an honest living. Sour candy. Cause I like... Wait, the pain salt. See, here's the thing. If you like... I don't understand that. If you like sour candy but don't like salt and vinegar... That's a weird one. But then again, I guess... Wait, never mind. I can't say that. Because I don't like sour candy, but I like salt and vinegar. But I think it's because I don't want something sweet to be sour. But, like, it's... There's, like, sweet sour, and then salt and vinegar is, like, savory sour. I don't know. Vinegar is just such its own thing. But it is, a strong flavor. I think to me, it just activates the same kind of taste response as spicy. At the end of the day, the more I think about it. We're on the right way, right? Yeah, we're on the right way. it's weird to suddenly be like, oh, I've never actually thought about like what in words what a flavor is, you know? And just charge up another one of these. There's another. Oh, there's not another one. Okay. Let's see. Which one of you leads? That's the Phazon Mines. So I go up to go to the Chozo Ruins. He has some big emotions to share. I'm not sure what Oreo has that he wants, but it's something. I think she's just like chilling and wants to play. He's anxious about something. Alright. I have the artifact here, and then I've got 2 in the mines. And then we have all the artifacts. Then I think it's just boss fights. If I remember correctly. Oh, I didn't mean to save again, but I'm gonna save again. That. The bottom. Bottom is how I get to the prison of elders, or the Hall of Elders. Oh, I've got to fight 2 of those, or a couple of those things. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I can go to it. Oh, I think I can skip past. Oh, I think that's locked. That's the lock symbol that locks the door. Nope, I can go to it. Thank goodness, because I did not want to fight them. Or we'll fight them twice, because when I go in this room, I have to go right back in and fight them again. Alright, and now into the Phazon Mons. You go into this one? Allen Overworld South. Yeah, it's this one. Into the mines. What is that? Oh, those are your arc trolls. I don't know what those are. Wow. Hold up. Okay, 2 seconds. I need to hear this voicemail. Major. Yeah. A mining tunnel, and the other one is there. So elite research.
Out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. This is where this map kind of falls apart a bit, because it is very hard to figure out where you are and where you need to go in this exact section. Alright, so elite research is where I want to go. I think the fastest way is to go across up the top. Okay. Down. Down at the bottom, okay. Ugh. Well, there's no fall damage in this game. Then the poor route and just let you fall as far as you want. Hey, nothing much, Hurt. You've mostly missed us talking about Frozen and me wandering around lost. Not super lost, more or less just like having to get around through a lot of map. Yeah, so we have to get 12 artifacts to move forward. So this is one of the defenders of one of the artifacts. There we go. The warrior artifact. Travelers, let's say, is Oswald the Scholar, Himinos the Cleric, and the Merchant. Interesting. Now that one I find very interesting. Because, like, I was pretty partial to the look of the Scholar, honestly. Like, that was the most exciting one to me. But interesting to hear that the Merchant is good. Phazon Mining Tunnel. Where's that at? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Tormentors. Yeah. They do be tormenting. Interesting. The, oh, fuck. The Scholar definitely was the one that had piqued my interest the most. I also really like the idea of the Cleric. The little bit I saw of the Cleric looks really interesting. Like, I like the character concept of a doubting cleric. I'm excited to get to it. I've heard enough between you and one of our friends at work that like I tend to agree with on a lot of games. Who is currently swearing they're not going to finish the game because they are very near the end. They basically have one side quest left, and they will have completed all the side quests in the game and 100% in it. But they have a bug, and they can't finish the quest. What do I do here? Well, bless the sacred flame. We like that. That's a fun, like, a fun take on the trope. You go off, Killy. Like, be the amount of petty you need to be. What's going on now? Like, other than just their general disregard for everything, but like, what has happened tonight? That's good to hear. I'm just glad that this one's rather voice acted. I don't remember how voice acted Octopath 1 was, though, come to think of it, but like, it's good to know that this one is mostly voice acted. Did you finish the mission at least, Cody? Did you call in for help? I'm sure, like, Killy or someone would have been able to help. Ah, fuck. Leave me alone. You scythe bastards. Let's see. Help. I absolutely look forward to plugging the TV to my laptop. TV to my laptop and swapping it to the output and playing some Battle Line Destiny grind. Hell yes. I mean, if they're not going to care, live your life as well, you know? There's no reason to stifle your life when they clearly aren't stifling theirs. I'd also say if you ping that, ping in Discord, I'm sure that, like, Nelson might be kicking around. No, only here. Cody is playing through the campaign on Legendary and is in a very, very difficult mission. touch it. Leave me alone. There we go. Am I going the wrong way? Did I get turned around? Hold up. Oh my goodness, map. Okay, there we go. I had to get turned around. I did get turned around. There we go. Hey, that's all the chosen artifacts. I did, but I didn't beat it. I picked it up a couple times. I think the problem is I never played it on Switch. I think if I played on Switch, I'd be much more likely to actually finish the game. But I have attempted. I'm probably just gonna skip and play 2, though. Like, truthfully, from what I understand, it seems like there's, you know, I'm not missing really anything by going straight to 2. There's 2 path actions now. Oh yeah, I saw they have day and night actions, which is really cool. I really like that change. Like, to me, that's a really fun way to, like, mix it up without, like, adding a ton of complexity. You taking it apart? Ah, gotcha. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. That's good. I enjoyed the combat of the first one. But if they just make it faster... I know, like, the first one, from what I understood and the bit I played of it, like, it got grindy after a point. It was, like, its only real problem. Yeah, they're basically the original head crabs. Luckily, the normal ones aren't that bad. It's the ones that split once they take enough damage. And, like, you can't freeze them and just blow them up. You have to, like, hit them with a specific damage type to kill them. Those are the biggest pain. Can activate a certain amount of time or damage received, so Oswald most of his magic's AoE. Ooh, okay. That's fun. That's a fun twist on it. So kind of like that's their kind of a limit break almost. Yeah, those fuckers. They're awful. Oh no, one followed me. Really sounds to be a surprise. I'm really excited to get to it because it looks really fun. I'll probably pick it up on Switch. One, because it's the kind of game that, you know, doesn't need high graphics to be good. It's so stylized. But also, I really like being able to play games like that on you know, where I can take them up and, you know, play them somewhere else. All right, that one is the way I want to go. Please don't knock me off. That is all I beg of you, is to not knock me off that. Okay, you can fall off. That makes it easy. But I can fall off too, apparently. Because I could, but Switch ran good too. Oh yeah, like, it seems like the kind of thing that, like, no matter what you play it on, it's gonna be fun. Look, now I deserve that. Oh goodness, I juked him. He's still technically alive down there. Oh, there's a turret up there. I honestly don't think it will be. As much as I would like for it to be. Because that means that Square would have to accept that, hey, maybe people like turn-based games. I think there's too much else coming out this year that it doesn't really stand a chance. such as, you know, Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Part 2. It has some good competition. Yeah, and that exists kind of in the same space as it does. Oh, also Tears of the Kingdom and Starfield come out this year. And supposedly Diablo 4. I don't believe it, but supposedly Diablo 4 comes out. I know Blizzard is still, like, optimistic that that's happening, but, you know. I mean, I agree with you, Hurt, on the meta Starfield, but, like, that is a big game that's releasing, you know? As much as I don't care for it, or care about it too much, I can't deny the fact that, like, it's a major game coming out. I think Starfield looks like it's going to be, you know, a mile wide and an inch deep, which there are people that enjoy that kind of experience and enjoy the exploration that comes from it. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that. It just looks like a very shallow experience to me overall. I'm sure we'll release it as in a buggy state, but like Bethesda has always came through with fixing their bugs, as well as their games function as video games. Like, they've, outside of 76, which is, you know, their most recent thing, their games have been playable. It wasn't like the mess that Cyberpunk was, where, like, you physically could not play it on PS4 and Xbox One, even though they released it for those systems. So much so that they removed it from their, like, you couldn't buy them digitally for a while, because they were like, hey, we're getting so many return requests, we gotta take your game off the store, because this is a problem. No, that's valid. To me, 4 was fine. I actually really enjoyed Fallout 4. I didn't like some of the changes they made to, like, dialogue specifically, but the gameplay